Hello everyone, this is Nital Arafat from Programmers Club. It's time to talk about Python functions. A function is a block of code which only runs when it's called. We can say also a function is a group of related statements that perform a specific task. In Python, we don't use curly bracket like other languages. We use indentation with tab or space. So let's create a simple function. Define a function, we don't use function keyword. Instead of function keyword, we use def. Definition, now we need a function name. I say greet. We should use parentheses. Instead of curly bracket, we use semicolon. And then we do inside the body, we just want to indent over one like that. This is inside the function and this is outside the function. Okay, so this is very important thing. So I am just going to have this say print, and let's print a string. I say welcome. Now we need to call this function. Say greet and run. We get welcome. Now we are going to pass a argument. I say Nital, and here I create a parameter, say name, and in here I concatenate the name. Now I'm going to run it once again. Now we get welcome Nital. If I remove the argument, then it will going to error, missing one required positional argument name. If we need to avoid this error, then I will give a default parameter, say no name, then run it. We get welcome no name. Now I give argument once again. I say Nahin and run. Now we can see welcome Nahin. Here this is our default parameter. As usually we are not going to print something out from a function. We are going to return something. So I say return something. Now we create a new function. Say def get some. We need two parameter, say num1 and num2 semicolon. Next we give a indentation. Now we create a new variable in the function. I say total is equal to num1 plus num2. Return the total, then we use return keyword, then total. Now we are going to print our function. Say get some, and here I say 2 argument comma 8. Now we are going to run. We get 10. Now I cut this function, and here I take a variable, say result, and this function. Now I print this variable. Run it once again. We get same result. Now I'm going to comment, and also this. Sometimes you don't know how many arguments you might have. In this case, we use arg as a parameter. So I just paste this previous, and here I don't know how many arguments here. In this case, we use a star and any parameter as arg. Sum or now I'm going to run. We get the total summation of those arguments 45. Arg is non-keyword argument. Sometimes you may deal with key value argument. Then we use star and arg. Let's create another function. I say def and say info, and here I say star kwarg. This is kwarg. Just return kwarg. Now I'm going to call this info. I say print info and say name is equal to Nital is equal to 30. Now I'm going to give a boolean argument, say is active is equal to true. Now I'm going to run it. This is make a dictionary key value pair. So I hope you understand about arg and kwarg. Now we are going to discuss about lambda function. A lambda function can take any number of argument but can only have some expression very similar to just arrow function. So I just create a simple function once again. I say def and say make sum. I give two parameter, total is equal to num1 plus num2, return total. Now I'm going to print the make sum and give two argument. Now I run it, we get 9. And now we are going to convert this function into lambda function. Lambda function is a anonymous function, so that's why I got this function name. Instead of def we use lambda, and we don't need parentheses, and I remove also variable. We don't need return, so we create simply a lambda function. And now I create a variable and this function take into this variable. Now I run it, we get same result. Now we create another lambda function. I say make multiply is equal to lambda num1 comma num2 semicolon, and here I say num1 into num2 plus 2. Now here I say print make multiply 2 comma 3. This output will be 8. We get 8. If now I remove that and just add, now it's going to 10. So I hope you understand about Python function.